Hello and welcome back to Factorio. There is one of these green science machines missing. Thank you very much for pointing that out to me in the comments. So we need to make this go slightly further. Put another one of them down. And there's not quite room. So we've got a little bit of landfill. Oop. Which hopefully will let us put that in. Power. There we go. Alright. So, we need the next bit of science. And we need it to come in on this belt here. So it's on that side of that. Deconstruction planner. No. I just want rid of these gun turrets. Speaking of which, let's take a quick look at our map. Yep, I think we are relatively safe. How much copper do we have left? 601,000. Let's get this level of science sorted. Then we will tap some more copper. And we have two choices. We've got 25 million down there. Or there's 10 million up there. This stuff here, though, is probably going to be easier to get a railroad track to. Plus, it means the deliveries will be at this side of the base. Right, so science. Other level of science. Blue science. We need sulfur. We need advanced circuits. And we need engine units. Okay. Okay, now we're going to want advanced circuits on the bus. So essentially what we need to do here is make advanced circuits. 6-second crafting time, during which it has to pick up, what is that, 8 ingredients? But it's really only the plastic and the electronic circuits that's going to come from the bus. We'll make the copper cables in place. So we might want to direct feed that. So you need 4 copper cables in 6 seconds. Four copper cables in 6 seconds. So one machine would make 6 copper cables? Go on, brain. Yeah, so we have 6 seconds of crafting. And so one machine would actually make 12. Would make... Oh, no, actually, it makes two copper cable per go in half a second. So this one machine is going to make 24 copper cable. Which is enough for 6 red circuit makers. Okay, so either we can have a machine down making the cables onto a belt, or could that somehow feed in to 6 other machines? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I think I've seen people doing this. It's not as tileable, I mean, because this takes up quite a bit of space. So this is gonna this manufacturing is actually going to happen up here, because science can be made south of the belt, but most of my other manufacturing is going to take place up here, where there's plenty of room to expand. So we could have a long thing here, or we could put it on this side of this cliff and squeeze something else in there later. Let's go out of map mode. So in this configuration, we would be making cable in the middle, and then it would feed out to all the machines. Would it feed out evenly? Like, would it do a proper... Like, it would need a single blue per other machine. And this would be making red circuits. So we somehow have to get plastic and electronic circuits to them all. It only needs 2 plastic bars and 2 electronic circuits. A yellow belt can take 15 items. In this case, we'll call it 7 of each. Yeah, see, a yellow belt isn't going to support... If we... I was thinking we could half and half it. Yeah, I don't think this is the way to go. It's trickier to scale up. It's going to be trickier to get the output back from it. So I think we just have a row of them in here. So we're going to have a number of these things. The first one's going to make a copper cable. And then we can have red. I said one of those would make enough for 6 of these. So if we have the copper come towards it like that, and you just need 1 copper piece every half second, so a yellow will do. Then you do, however, make 2 copper cables, so you need to output with a blue onto this belt. Right, in 6 seconds you need 4 copper cables, so a yellow will do that. But I think yellows and reds will definitely do everything we need here. So then we will grab the cable. We will output with the reds. Like so. And this will go onto a belt that's actually going to head towards the bus. On the other side, you need electronic circuits and plastic in even amounts. So we will just have coming from the bus. Oh, I have spotted a problem. If I want to be able to put another one of these like further back, like if I want to extend the line and make it longer, we can't have the copper stopping there, can we? Ah. If this belt here had copper just on the inside, it could take the copper and output the wire on the far side, and then it can all head up. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. I don't think a yellow will go past all that. No, it won't, so we will use a red. Right, so this wants copper on the inside only. Let's extend the bus. Actually, no. Let's not hook this up yet, because this isn't necessarily where this is going to end up, is it? Because ideally, I want to mirror this on the other side, so we get a full belt. So we get red circuits on both sides of the belt. So we actually need to shove this that way. Will we have room? I think so. Let us cut it and find out. Alright, so if you go here. Get rid of all this. Rotate you round. Right. Of course. Let's do that. Then that one's going to become this. So I just need to mirror this there. So you're going to grab on the lower one, put the copper cable out. This belt needs to go the opposite way. As do these belts. Yeah, so copper just on the inside. So we can actually have a single bit of copper. So it needs to be copper on the near side. Like that. So we could use a splitter. This way a single full belt of copper will split and be a half and half belt. So where does my copper live? Here it comes. Oh, thank you, copper. So you're gonna split like... Oh, no. Go under. Go under. Don't know what's going to end up on there, but it's not copper. Right. Output priority to the right, because basically if I've got copper, I want to maximum feed it up there. And then we need to rebalance the belts. So we're rebalancing in the opposite direction than we were before, which might be an issue. And you also go to the right. Because our major manufacturing is going to be up there, I'll try and get this side of the belt at maximum. If you understand what I'm saying. Red circuits, well, red and then later blue circuits, you never really have enough until you can start making large outpost manufacturing. But it's going to be a ways until we get there. Right, I don't want to hook this up anymore yet. our output will go down there. Right, so you just need the copper and you're getting that. So we need plastic and green circuits, and it doesn't really matter which goes where. Right, green circuits. So just like we did with the copper, we need to duck down. The splitter goes there. So we need to duck those two. Copy the priority settings. Send that up. Alright, I'm going to have to do this twice because it needs to be on both sides. Right, plastic. Copy, paste. So I'm getting these down so I can get the lineup correct, and then I'm just going to copy and paste what I had before. Green circuits doesn't have to go any lower than that. No, actually, let's sort of mirror image it. It'll... Actually, no, we won't, because it's going to be awkward here. So we're not going to be able to mirror image. Reason being is we have to have a splitter. Well, the splitter is one lower, so yeah, okay. It's absolutely not important, but if on this side we're going to have green on the outside, then I want green on the outside here as well. Okay, control copy. We get the plastic like that. And this one can be this stuff. Like that. Yes, okay, hook up the lines and power this. There's a few little bits of green missing. Get that running as well. Why is this? Oh no, yeah. So yeah, this one is refilling this line fully. Everything's getting sucked up. Right. We just need to grab ingredients. Plastic. Now this is an array that I should be able to copy and make longer. We can work out what the capacity is of a yellow belt and like how much copper goes up. And if we upgrade later to red belt, then we can get even more copper, you know, through on the same line, and later even blues. And then we can make the line as long as we want it by just adding another cable maker. We are grabbing. get those big power poles back that I had to remove. Get our plastic making started again. And we need power poles here. Yeah, we are going to need them quite often. I'd have thought we needed one there. Let's actually hook this up. Can this go closer? Yeah, there we go. And it's starting manufacturing. Right. A lot of these machines are just sitting there not doing anything. So what have I done wrong? Okay, I think it's the cables slowly making their way up the array. Except for on this side where I've accidentally put 2 blues. You need to be a yellow heading in. Right, so because of the 6-second crafting time, these copper cables should make it further to the end every time. As long as we see the last machine start manufacturing, and then I think we'll start to see copper cables back up. We're not quite there yet. Oh, are they going to make it by? It's possible I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's also possible that I have that pointed in the wrong direction. And you only need to be a yellow too. Q, rotate. Have I done that with any of the others? Nope. Now this one wasn't making the copper cable earlier, but hopefully it's going to reach the end of the array. There you go, it's all gone green. Right, so that wants to go onto this belt here. Duck you under. I'm actually going to make this a little wider, because we might want this to go in the opposite direction as well. Like, we might reverse the direction of the bus for this belt if we determine that we need advanced circuits further down. Which we might do if we want to add more stuff to the mall area. But you know, we are getting closer to being able to have robotics and stuff. And once we've got that, it doesn't matter where inventory items are being manufactured, because the robots will deliver them to me wherever I am. Right. Can we make this array bigger? Well, we don't appear to be having trouble with the copper or the materials getting through. So let's do that. If I grab... Let me clear the power poles from the end, because I'm not quite sure how that's going to line up. Grab everything. No, I didn't want to... grab those undergrounds. There we go. Let's do I have enough materials to make all this? That's a little ugly, but it'll do. Right, so so here we start getting a fresh supply of copper cables, and it all goes up to the end. And if we end up with more copper cable manufacturing than we need, it doesn't really matter. We have a belt going in the wrong direction. Right, that's a reasonable amount of red belts to start with. I'm going to break with tradition. I've just noticed that, you know, I've been recording about an episode's worth, and we have just achieved an episode's worth of achievement. So we will quickly check on the ingredients. We just need to make the sulfur and the engine units we need, and then we'll draw the red circuits from the bus. So I will see you in the next episode, when we will go for the next level of science. Bye bye.